Hello and welcome back to the Adventures of Brian. We are here with Bernard, and we are just about to have, of course, our evening meal. And I'll show you what I'm having tonight before I go to bed. So this is what I'm having today. I'm having looks good, looks nice. I'm having some kale, some greens, and some meat, and it is called our staple food ugali. It's called ugali. You know, I recall when Aisha Speed was in Kenya, he said UGAL. It's called ugali in our local language. And Bernard is the person who prepared for us this amazing, fantastic meal. Ben, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ben. Bernard
Thank you.
for preparing this wonderful meal for all of us. Thank you, Bernard.
Yes.
Thank you, Ben, and God bless you so much. God
Welcome.
bless you and
Welcome.
have a fantastic night today. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you. So, right now, I want to talk about just a little bit about my day. So, today, I wouldn't call it a bad day or a good day. I just stayed a lot, indoors. And normally, I do like, of course, just go outside, have a long walk, even to my aunt's place. But today, I wasn't able to do so because, of course, I had some things to do, some things to write. It took me a lot of time. So that's how I spent, my day. And in a few days from now, I'll also be going on an attachment, as part of my school, requirements to finish my degree. So also, I feel kind of how do you feel about that? I want to learn some things, but also I'm the kind of person who does love, of course, for example, even I love doing YouTube. I'm thinking about getting into live streaming as well. I would love to do that, also do that a lot. Maybe when I go and to the place whereby I'm gonna do my attachment, maybe I can learn a thing or two about live streaming. So I feel like that will really really interest me, a lot. I really really want to be able to get to know that. That's what I really really want. You know, how about you? What are your passions? What do you love? What really really makes you happy? What really brings you joy? What makes you happy? I want to be able to know, what brings you joy and what makes you happy. So today you can join me also as I of course eat this meal that Bernard prepared. While of course we have a chat in between. Please, so please can you just join me kindly, okay? There, you can join me as of course I have this wonderful, meal today. Let's just chat and talk about, how was your day? What did you do? What were you up to? I want people to know everything about that. Huh? So, yeah, join me. So let's just start, of course, having this wonderful meal, meat, kale, and some soup. Let's see how they made this. Mm, 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 mm. Not bad, but they put in some salt on the food. What I can say is, for someone who has high blood pressure, you shouldn't put in. You shouldn't. I was told by the doctor, don't add more salt. If you even have, if the food has put in some salt, don't even think about add salt. They even recommended just don't even have salt at all. You know, so that's what they said. You know. Mm, I know. You see the backgrounds here. Need some painting. They need some painting, but I believe we'll be able to do it very very soon. You know, and I'm so thankful to God for this wonderful day. I'm so thankful because, first of all, waking up in the morning. I'm so thankful that that you, as a community, as a family, you join in. You want to hear from me what I'm up to, what I'm doing, what, just want to see wonderful things. And I hope you keep on seeing wonderful things on this channel, because I feel like um, we are going to create very, very many, many special, beautiful, gorgeous memories together. I personally really believe that. Mm, 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 mm. This is good. Very good. Mm, mm, mm. Very good. Mm. You're welcome. Oh, sorry. I poured some. Mm. I want to tell you some story about, for example, how I met my better half. Her name is Roti. Since we are eating right now, I'll tell you that story. While I'm eating, I think I'm gonna tell you even also later on in a much much better way. But here's first of all how we met. So a couple of years ago, when I was going to a friend's place, and my friend's name is Brian Wamai. His name is Brian Wamai. In high school, we used to call him Lodis because he took time to process things. So we used to joke with him about that a lot. So I just remember those funny memories from high school. So good friend of mine he is. So I went to a friend's place. I was staying there at a friend's place. And I was just walking outside, and then I saw this wonderful, beautiful person, and I was like, hello, hi, hi. She was carrying and fetching some water, from downstairs. So I really, really wanted to just go and say, hi to her. So what did I do? I said hi. I said hi. What's your name? She said, my name is Ruth. That's what she said. She said my name is Ruth. I had, normally I'm kind of forgetful when someone gives me or tells me their name. So what do? I tend to write it down. I tend to write down that person's name. So I wrote that name down, in my phone, so I don't forget. So don't forget Ruth, her name. So a couple of so I didn't see her, there and there. We just changed first of all numbers, and then I said, okay, fine, I'll see you later. So we didn't chat, so we got chatting on the phone. So then I asked, I began, like playing around with her, saying, what, I'm single. Would you like to, start dating? She said, yeah, I'll be okay with that. And that's how things, of course, began. That's how I met my better half. So how did you meet your better half? I want to get to understand that. I want your opinion, on that. And we've been together, ever since. So she takes good care of me. She makes sure that I'm well fed, I eat well, but also she tells me that I should run, do some exercises, a lot, so that because of my health, because I have some, underlying health issues. So, but of course, I'll be better. I'll do better. I'll do better. That's why even I bought a bicycle, and I believe many of you have seen my bicycle that I bought and purchased. You know, many have seen that. Mm, this is good. Mm, very, very good food. And many Kenyans eat this every single day because it's a bit cheap and affordable, and also you can just be full after you've eaten, unlike other meals. So it's a staple food in Kenya called ugali. Bernard also gave us some, milk. Mm, mm, mm. Love always wins. Love always wins. So right now, where I live, it's roughly 10:27 p.m. Almost bedtime. Almost bedtime. But I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, maybe for the next 1 hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours. Then I'll go to bed. You know. So what time do you like to go to sleep? By the way, I want to ask you that question. What time do you like to go to sleep? For me, it's mostly I sleep at 12 a.m. or sometimes 1. But of course, normally the earlier the better, depending on, of course, also what you're doing or if you're working and things like that. Because, next month I'll be doing an attachment, so I'll have to sleep early so I can wake up early to go to work. That's how it is. Life, the journey of life. I saw someone saying that years ago you used to wake up in the morning and then have to watch your father, go to work. My father worked very hard. He woke up every single morning to go to work to put food on our table. And I don't think I can remember a day whereby, you know, he slept, late. I don't remember. He was always busy. He worked really really hard. I think the only time whereby he could just relax was maybe during a weekend, or a Sunday or a Saturday. He could just relax for a while. Or when he came, to the rural areas, he would just relax, for some time. But he was someone who was always busy, and he worked hard to put food on our table. And then now you realize that, now it's like my turn now. Now I'm the one who, wakes up. To wake up early. You go out there. You have to look for a way to earn a living. You find, different ways to earn a living. That's now the life. You realize that you've grown up now. You have duties. You have responsibilities. You know, and that's what right now, you can say that I have, in my life right now: duties, responsibilities, things, of course, that I want to achieve or accomplish, in 1 year, in 2 years, or 3 years time. And I hope that you'll see great, great things. I really hope that even this channel, people will be able to see, for example, wonderful, beautiful homes. You can be able to see us doing great things for the community, for to help many people as possible. I really want that with this channel. I really, really want that. And I'm telling you, please tell a friend to a friend to join in and support us as we grow this family, this community. Soon we're going to be on all platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I believe that we're going to reach as many, many people as humanly possible who really, really also want to be able to join us in our journey to help as many, many people as possible. I want that with this channel. I want to help the community, in our rural areas, family members who live around the area, to help them. Maybe if it's, bringing some lighting for the area whereby we live. Maybe it's putting some electricity. Buy some cows. Just find ways to add value to the community that I live in. That's what I desire so much, and I hope that this community also will be able to join us in this journey, so that we can do as much good as humanly, possible. I also want to build like a wonderful house, a wonderful, beautiful family home, a beautiful, beautiful family home, for myself, my future wife, my kids, in the future. I also want that. I want people in this community also to be able to see that journey of what happens from right now, right here, to of course in the future, in 1 year from now, 2 years from now, where are we gonna be? I do believe in my heart that we're going to do many many good things. So please kindly, if you've joined in, like, subscribe, share, and support our community because we have so much work to do. I believe that strongly. Mm, I have watery eyes because I'm afraid of getting a flu. I'm afraid of getting a flu. I'm trying to fight it as much as possible, and I hope it doesn't enter me. But yeah, it's hard. It's very very hard. Mm, mm, mm. Love wins. Mm, some milk. Mm, mm. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite meal. Mm? This is not my favorite meal, but it's a bit cheap. Well, and also tastes kind of good. So that's why you're having it today. Mm-hmm. To save some money. Hmm. Hmm. My cooking coming soon. Coming soon. No, please stay tuned because it's coming very very soon. Mhm. I'm gonna pause here. I won't finish everything. I think I'm full, and so I want to say thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and joining me today. Or while I'm having my supper before I go to bed. Thank you for always supporting this channel and this family. May God bless you all immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, may no weapon formed against, you know, um, Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, ever prosper. And also thank you so much for may also no weapon formed against you ever prosper. Thank you for watching, for liking, subscribing, sharing, and joining me in this journey. I don't take it for granted. And I believe that, of course, we're going to have much in store for all of you. Tomorrow maybe we'll just take a look at our land once again. Let's check out the farm, how it is, how things are doing, if everything is going great, and I look forward to sharing with all of you. You know, for now, please can you stay tuned on this video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you all. Thank you always for watching. Thank you for joining me on my supper. And as I had some supper. So, what is your favorite food? I want to hear what is your favorite food. In the comment section. Which food do you like the most? Chicken biryani, French fries. What is it? I want to hear your opinion. Ugali. That I was eating right now. Which food do you like the most? I want to hear your opinion on that also as well. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? You know, I want to hear your opinion on that. My family, it means so much to me that people come in to watch and wanted to know even more and more about life here in Africa. And I believe you're going to really, really keep on. You're going to enjoy. Great things are coming. Many, many good things are coming. You can be sure about that. For now, please kindly subscribe, share, and support our Evergreen Family on YouTube. Stay tuned to this video. Love you all forever.